Hey, it's Tom. As y'all know, I do a lot with knives, and y'all probably seen my video, my 3 favorite survival knives. One of them happens to be a Swiss Army knife. I've carried Swiss Army knives all my life, and through my service career and everything else, but they were like Tinkers, stuff like that, because they didn't have, well, they had Swiss Champs out then, and the Tinkers and PAL models, and I think there was a Soldier model, but I'm not sure. But later on in life, Swiss Army knife came out with a really decent knife for the woods, for an all-around hunter, user, survival knife. So, let's go to take a look at the 2 of them. We'll be right back, see what we got. Alright, so what we really have here is we have 2 Army knives, Swiss Army knives. One is a Rucksack model, one is a hunter model. They both look similar, but there's a definite difference between them. Let's take a look at what that difference might be. We'll start with the Rucksack model, because this is the older model. Now, the Rucksack model has a lock on it. That's what this is, a side lock for it. Now, this knife I've had for, God, 20 years. And it has all your accoutrements, you know, your bottle opener, or your bottle opener, can opener. This I bought explicitly for this. That's the saw. And it's got like a 3 9/16 blade or something like that. Close this up. Now the saw does not lock. On the back there's just an awl and a can opener, a corkscrew. The main thing with this that other Swiss Army knives didn't have is the fact that when you opened it, it locked into place. So that made the knife a lot safer to use. Matter of fact, I think this is a 4-inch blade. But anyway, it made the knife a lot safer to use. So I bought this one. Actually, I bought a couple of them. Now, in case anybody's wondering about Swiss Army knives, they will shave up your fine curls with no sweat whatsoever. Now, these are not knives you want to go batoning, but I don't baton my knives even in a survival situation. Although, I'm slowly coming to realize that it could have its purpose. So as you see, to strike something with a ferro rod, they make nice fine curls. So this is the Rucksack model. And like I said, I've had this knife for probably 20 years. I love it. It's gone everywhere with me. In case you didn't see the last video, I have this on a lanyard of about 20 foot or more paracord with a D-ring carabiner, just one of the cheap ones. I can hook this to my belt loop here in the front. When I want to use the knife, let's just say it's hooked. When I want to use the knife, I've got almost a full arm's length. But if I drop it, it's hooked to me. This is something you might want to think about, putting your knives on a lanyard. Like I said, something like this, your last-ditch effort. That'll keep it on your belt. So that's the Rucksack model. So later on, I found this. It's a hunter model. Hunter model has the same bottle opener, can opener, same saw. It has a screwdriver, a Phillips, and an awl. No corkscrew on this one, which I absolutely love. I don't have a lanyard on this yet because I didn't make a new one for it. The old one's shot. Now the difference with this, toward the other one, this is a 2-position lock. It's locked up there pretty firm, and then when you open it up all the way, it's got a liner lock in it. Let me show you a difference. This is the hunter model. That's the major difference between the two knives. This blade is just a little bit wider than these. Now, these are flat ground with a convex. They're not a true flat ground, but they do take a razor sharp edge. And of course, the major difference, one's red, one's black. But there's a major difference in blade width. If you look at that, you can actually hide that one behind there. I mean, look at that. So, the width of the blade really doesn't matter to me. They both do the same. They're both great knives to have. As a lot of you know I'm going to folders more than I am most anything else right now. So, as far as feather sticks and whatnot, this will do a job just like the other one. Now that red one basically stays in my drawer. Why? Because it's old and it's sentimental to me. If I could just go back to the place that me and that knife has been to, I'd be very happy right now. As you can see, no problem with feather sticks. Now, with this, in the sheath they carry an exotac. Let's close this up. Like I said, liner lock. I carry an exotac. Let's see if we can... Most people use the saws on these. That's another great feature of them. Let's see if we can get the coating off of there. I never could get this on tape doing this right. Or on film, I should say. I don't like these tiny little rods either, but it'll work. I'm having the same problem Mega Woodswalker was having, is the fact that the saw blade wants to keep shutting on me, and these teeth are awfully sharp. No, I'm not going to I can't get a good enough run on it. But anyway, so I carry an exotac with this. I'm going to have to keep trying this to get that fire lit because I want to make sure I got a fire. So, that's my Swiss Army knives that I carry and how I carry them, and two differences in either you're going to buy a hunter model or you're going to buy a rucksack. But now I think they have the Tinker and not a Tinker. They have a Sportsman series and they have a Huntsman. That's it. I have the Huntsman. The Huntsman's got scissors on it and stuff. I also have an old one called a Mechanic. It has a pair of pliers on it. Swiss Army knives. Are they viable options out here? Yeah, I think they are. Very much so. Yeah, and a lot of other people do too. Matter of fact, 90% of the time when I'm carrying them, I'm not even using my my main blade. I'm using my folders. So something like this that locks in position, it's stainless. You know, that's what I'm using for my camp chores. And my main blade stays in a sheath, but 90% of the time I don't even use it. And a lot of people ask me about carrying big knives. That's the reason why I carry a big knife, is because this does most of my work. Where the big knife stays in my sheath for any big work that I need. But, you know, outside of building shelters and that, I haven't run into a whole lot of big work. That, and they're just plain fun to have. So, it's Tom. Thank you for your time and your patience. And, oh, yeah. See you guys on the next one.